attracted to how crazy the life was. All the musicians in their tight pants, and you could see their wings. It was all fun. Just sitting there drinking, doing some pills, just having fun rocking out. It was a great life. Who wouldn't want to do it?
I grew up watching heavy metal scene on TV, and I was completely fascinated by it. It just all drew me in. The big hair, the clothes. I always said that I was going to drop out of high school and become a groupie. I wanted to go to as many of the wild concerts and have just as much sex as I could. So I did it.
Oh, the music fucking rocked, and the guys were totally delicious, so it was a fun little chance to bring out my inner devil.
It was sex, drugs, and rock and roll, man.
I was head over heels for Jessica. Like, my goal in life was to be as much like her as possible. I mean, her outfits, her attitude, fucking drugs, sex, everything. But that was just a plus. It was really about the music.
Well, Brett Michaels gave me chlamydia, and I got her around and gave it to the rest of the band, but oops, oh well. Who wouldn't want to do a rocker? It's just whatever.
Oh, yeah. I once had an orgy with Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley from Kiss. That was a good night. But at 20, I got knocked up by Brian Jack from Child's Play. Rock stars are all free love and ignore the consequences. But I think groupies sometimes forget the consequences too.
Sex and rock and roll 24/7, baby. I mean, the guys were totally wild, just the way I liked them. I mean, the second they'd start playing, my panties would just drop. I mean, and they were more than happy to take advantage of me, so I had nothing to complain about.
I was as loose as a goose. They loved sex, and so did I. Why not indulge?
I got a ton of ass. Guys like a girl who can rock. It intimidates them, but it drives them wild. And if there weren't any guys, I'd just bring home a girl. Girls will do anything when they're drunk. It's not that hard.
Hell no.
No way. I mean, sure, things didn't quite pan out how I planned. I mean, I was lucky enough that Brian Jack decided to pay child support so that Em and I could stay afloat. But I guess that's life.
Not at all. I actually met my husband at a gig. We met that night. We totally just ran off, went to the courthouse, and got married. I actually have a picture that I carry with me all the time. Yeah, but my husband is like the only African American to ever play heavy metal, like, ever. So, I mean, like, I have a prized possession right here.
I don't remember much of that time because I was insanely high at all points of the day. Crack, speed, weed. I tried heroin a few times and that shit fucks you up. I probably have things I should regret, but I had fun, so I guess I wouldn't regret anything.
I learned a lot on the road, so I wouldn't take any of it back.
I managed to target it.
After my daughter Emma started preschool, I waitressed for a long time. But I just wasn't making the necessary means, so I got a job as a secretary in a law firm, and I'm going back to school.
Well, now I'm just a freelance makeup artist, just making bitches look cute and stuff, but I'm kind of like a professional groupie for my husband. Tell him the name of your band, hon.
Vagina Thrasher.
I had an overdose in Rick Savage of Def Leppard's hotel room, and I got sent to the hospital, and it shook me up, but I continued to sniff. I had nasal perforations, ulcers, and I was forced to quit, or I'm clean. I still smoke weed. I teach a Lamaze class 3 nights a week.
Yeah, now I'm the lead singer in this band. It's called Lock Up Your Daughters. And, I don't know, I learned a lot from my experiences, and I think it helps me with my band. Like, I made a lot of connections, met a lot of people. It really helps to know people in the music scene.
Hell, I rock harder than any other whore. Get all dressed up, have fun, go to those concerts. I can still get around more than anyone else.
Now that my kid is out of the house, I party all night long. Well, maybe not all night. I don't have a stamina anymore.
Fuck yeah, I'm always gonna be rocking.
I transferred into more of a mellow phase after I cleaned up, but I appreciate a good hairband from time to time.
Fuck yeah, motherfucker, I rock people's pancakes.